Hello Capricorn, welcome to your March 2023 tarot reading. I'm Kate Smithcourse. I'm a Reiki master and a tarot intuitive, and these are the collective messages for you Capricorn, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you're looking for that personalized reading, then you can head on over to crystallizewithkate.com. So to start off with the overall or overarching energy for March 2023 for you Capricorn, we have the 10 of Earth right in the middle, which is beautiful, abundant, and stable, which is perfect for you because you're that very earthy energy where stability is super important for you. And it says a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. So I feel like you're really grateful for the small things that you have. But Spirit's also encouraging you to take the focus away from the material and really show the gratitude for the other things that you have in life, the non-material, the connections. All right. And then we have the star card, which is number 17. 17 reduces down to the number 8 in numerology. And on the other side here, we have the number 8 justice card. So you could be seeing 88 or 888 or, the number 8, repeating 8s, any of that. It could be significant for you. You can always look up the spiritual meaning of the number 8, and it might give you a little, just another level of depth to this reading. Okay, so the star card says, happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. I love this. This is long-term energy, right? The major arcana. So this is minor arcana here, and on either side is major arcana. And so not only do we have happiness for the short term, but we have happiness for the long term. I feel like Spirit's encouraging you to make the long-term plans for the long-term stability that you're looking for, whether that be in friendships, relationships, wealth, whatever that is for you. And then we have the Justice card. And I love how it has the sword up in the air and the scales. You might need to be making a decision on who you want in your life and who you don't. And so you might be using that sword to cut people out of your life. It says fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. So if there's been somebody who's been, what's the word that I'm looking for? Maybe they're putting you down. Maybe they're belittling you in some way. Maybe their beliefs just aren't in alignment with your beliefs, and maybe they think less of you because of your belief system. Definitely not somebody that you want to keep in your life. So you might need to cut them out, at least for the time being. All right, so to clarify some of this energy, we have the 8 of Wands. I feel like there's an important communication coming in, an important conversation that's going to be had. This is events happening at a great speed. And I think in the moment, it's like a bunch of things happening that are aligning for you, and maybe some of them don't feel super awesome, but some of them do. And no matter what, these things are aligning for your best and highest good, and it's almost happening too fast for you to be able to process in the moment. But in the end, you're going to realize, wow, that's why all of these different events had to happen in the way that they did, so that this end result could happen. We have the King of Swords in reverse. I feel like there's somebody or something that has caused you to maybe not speak your full truth. Maybe you've been holding yourself back or holding back a conversation that needs to be had. Maybe your communication hasn't been the most clear or even true to how you're really feeling, what you really think and feel. Maybe you're just saying things because it's what somebody else wants to hear you say, and it's going to avoid a fight. So Spirit wants you to really consider that. What do you feel to be best and right for you? And are you communicating that effectively? Are you owning your truth by the words that you're speaking? It looks like there's an important connection, a person. This could be a job. Maybe you're finding a material thing from your past. I don't know why, but the words material possession have come to my mind a couple times. So you could be finding an important piece of your past, or maybe it's like an heirloom, or maybe something passed down through the generations. Maybe you'd lost it briefly and now you're finding it in March. I'm not quite sure there. That'll obviously only resonate for some of you. But the Two of Cups is a special connection. So it could be an important relationship or friendship that I'm hearing on the line. Okay. We also have the Tower card. So this is a big surprise moment, a life-changing moment. And again, this can happen like lightning strikes and the whole building is on fire and comes crumbling down. A tornado passes, the whole building is getting consumed. And that's the energy of the Eight of Wands, is something happening so fast that you almost don't even have time to process it. And so maybe you get into an argument with a friend that seems little, but then it escalates into, you know what, we just need to not be friends anymore because this is constant. I can't be my authentic self when I'm around you because I'm constantly needing to meet your needs to feel like I have any sense of worth. That's just an example. Not everybody's going to be going through that. So that was just an example. But there's the Tower moment is that surprise, life-changing moment, that shake-up, that Sometimes, a lot of the time, the Tower moment doesn't feel the best. But anything that's not built on that solid foundation is going to come crumbling down, and that will be in your best and highest good. Because you know what happens in our life is we're put into these situations where there are reoccurring themes, reoccurring lessons that we're supposed to be learning. And if we're put in a situation and we don't learn the lesson that we're supposed to, then guess what? Spirit's going to put us in another situation very similar where we're supposed to be learning an important lesson, and we get another chance or another opportunity to learn that lesson. So when this Tower moment hits you, be sure that you're learning your important lessons. Are you being treated with respect and dignity? And are you honoring your self-worth? All of those things. So keep those in mind as you're proceeding throughout the month of March. We also have the number 5, Song of the Siren, the call, summoning voice to acknowledge. So you're feeling called to take action or have a conversation. The word voice is standing out. I really feel like there's an important conversation that needs to be had, or maybe it's even telling your story. Maybe you're feeling called to start telling your story, putting that out there, letting the world know how and why you are unique. And you know what? Maybe your story can help others who are going through something similar be able to process what they're going through, or maybe you have certain insights that could really benefit other people. But you're feeling some type of call, some type of summoning to do something, and I really feel like that involves either speaking or writing, communicating in some type of way. Then we also have Time and Tide, oceanic spells and rituals. There's a heart there. I feel like whatever this Tower moment is down here, and we also had the Two of Cups, which is that special connection. I'm feeling that connecting with this heart that she's drawing in the sand. There's a time and a place for certain conversations to be had. There's a time and a place for certain people to enter our life. And so sometimes it's the right person, the wrong time, or the wrong lifetime even. So I feel like you're either really missing somebody or you're waiting for a certain time. It's like you're waiting for the right time. So I don't know. You'll just have to feel that one out. You'll have to feel that one out. Is any time a good time, or does it like really do certain things have to pass before you can have a certain conversation? And I just want to point out that this one was number 5. This one is number 18. 18 condenses to the number 9. 5s and 9s are my numbers of big, significant, important changes, transitions, and the Tower card is definitely a card of change and transition. And then we have yearning, longing for someone, undesired separation, and pining. Some of you might have lost somebody who was very close to you. Maybe it was a partner or a friend or something. I feel like you're really missing them at this time. It could be like an anniversary of like their death, or maybe they would have had a birthday coming up or something like that. But there's this yearning or this longing. This could even be about somebody that you've met recently. Like some of you are in a relationship. Some of you are taken care of. But maybe you have met somebody else with this 2 of Cups. And now you're needing to make a decision with that Justice card. And you guys, like, just right from the get-go, you had this amazing connection. You can talk easily to this person, but you know that because you're already in a marriage or a relationship, you've got to have that important conversation, and you're not being true and authentic to yourself at this moment. And once you have that conversation, you can't go back. You can't take it back. Things will forever be changed. But you have such a connection to this person. You're like constantly thinking about them and wanting to connect with them as well. So that's only going to resonate for some of you, but I definitely feel that for some of you. And then we have the Freedom card, independence, self-determination. Yeah, some of you want to be free from a relationship. Some of you want to be free from, maybe it's a work situation or a friendship, but you're definitely cutting some type of cord, it feels like. There's some type of cord connection that you have with somebody or a place or a job or something, and you're ready for some more freedom. And I really feel like you're becoming either more sensual or more in tune with your fire energy. You're getting creative and inspired, and I just feel like you have a lot more creativity and freedom at this point. And then the last mermaid card that I want to talk about is energy field adjustment, aura cleansing, and health. If you felt like it's time for an aura cleansing or an IET session or a Reiki healing. Oh, that's the phone ringing. That is my sign that this is an important message for you. Yeah, absolutely. When the phone starts ringing, I say that's spirit calling, especially if it's in the middle of the reading. It's whatever I'm saying at that time is super important. Okay, so yeah, you definitely need to clear your energy. Even maybe doing like a cord cutting ritual or a cord cleansing ritual might be good for you. That might be really beneficial. But don't be afraid to go to like a professional or ask somebody else for help as well. There's a couple cards here from the Starseed Oracle that I want to talk about. Double mission, Lightworker, Starseed, serve the world by being you. It might be time to go see a Lightworker or a Starseed. You might be feeling the call. Maybe, you know, this card over here, the call, the summon that was brought up. That might be a call for you to start doing some type of Lightworker classes, activations. Start putting yourself out there as a healer or a helper if you're feeling called to. Some of you definitely are not there, and some of you don't feel that call. So definitely just take it how it resonates for you. And it says, serve the world by being you. I think that some of you have a really important story to tell. So maybe part of serving the world by being you is telling your story, being your most authentic self, so that you can help others who might be on a similar journey. And then we have deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Yeah, I feel like there's something really pulling at your heartstrings at this time. And sometimes through the emotional trauma and the emotional wounds that we have, it leads to the physical issues that we have in our bodies. So Yeah, there might be some type of emotional healing that happens that actually leads to some physical healing for you. So that actually feels very good. So now I'm going to pull some cards to see what's hidden from you. What is hidden from Capricorn? I think that you don't realize how heavy certain things hit you until you're in that like very depressive state. Like it's easy to push things down, but I think that it builds up and you end up either shutting people out or you become quite negative or pessimistic. So I think that part of what's hidden from you is the mindset. I feel like you're starting to realize how your mindset is affecting your everyday world, you know, how you're living. And what else is hidden from you is the Six of Pentacles. There's some uneven give and take here. They're holding the scales here, and there's also the scales on the Justice card. So what area of your life is out of balance? You're going to be tuning in with that in the month of March, and you're going to be getting things back in balance. And maybe somebody is draining you. Look, it looks like they're almost begging for money from this person who is begging you for your time, begging you for your attention. And do you have it in you to give it? And if the answer is no, then maybe you just need to end that relationship or friendship or whatever it is for you. Or maybe you need to reassess, wow, maybe I have been really distant from this person, and this person really maybe needs you, like physically needs you. Maybe you're connecting more with your children. The kids on this 10 of Earth card are really standing out. So maybe you're reconnecting with your kids, spending a little bit more time with them in the month of March. So that's something hidden from you. What's a potential challenge for Capricorn? Okay, if you're married, potential marital issues. It's the Four of Wands in reverse. Some of you are going to be going through a divorce process. I mean, I just see that for some of you. Not everybody, so take it how it resonates. But with the Justice card, that's legal system stuff. This could be with an ex, maybe your ex-husband, ex-wife, whatever. But you could be having legal stuff going on with this person. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. That's, again, things are out of balance right now, but things are going to be coming back into balance. You're finding the balance. Maybe you're finding the balance within the marriage. Maybe you're trying to decide whether or not you want to try to work it out. Or maybe that's even with a friendship. Maybe it's a long-term friendship that you've had, or, you know, a career that has been really steady, but all of a sudden you're not happy in it. So again, take it how it resonates. Potential challenge, you making decisions out of a place of empowerment. Yeah. Feeling empowered might be a struggle for you. I feel like you've been playing it small, and Spirit wants you to step out of that comfort zone. They want you to really take ownership of your life. Things aren't happening to you, they're happening for you. And you're like, you know what? All of these things that I've been through, they are now tools in my toolkit, and I can use them to help other people, to pursue my dreams. Like, these were all learning opportunities for me, and now I'm taking charge in some way. This is the Seven of Swords. I feel like a challenge is you're going to feel like you're making a really selfish decision, and that's going to bother you. All right, so Seven of Swords is about being selfish. Sometimes we need to take a shortcut. Sometimes we need to just cut the cord, right? We can do a long, drawn-out process and be absolutely miserable through it, or we can pull the plug, right? We can say, you know what, I know what needs to be done. I'm just going to own it, and, you know, getting through it now is going to be a lot more easygoing than trying to get through it later. It's just going to progressively get harder and harder. That's the energy that I'm getting for some of you. We also have the Queen of Swords, speaking your truth, and also not being bitchy towards other people, because I feel like you've got a lot going on in your head. I feel like there's a lot of complex things at work right now. So sometimes we come across as bitchy when we've got a lot on our plate, a lot on our mind. You'll be fine. You know, it's a challenge, but you're going to get through it. And again, I feel like there is some type of conflict, some type of like people coming at you. Maybe they don't agree with the decision that you're making, but you know what? You've got to put you first and your happiness first. So that's what's most important for you at this time, is not letting the opinions of others and the kind of like the surprise attacks from others. Like maybe other people are randomly like coming at you with their problems too. And you've got to learn to say, you know what, this is a you problem and you need to figure it out. I need to worry about myself at this time. So the last card that I want to talk about is number 30, and it's called Shining Through. The key concepts with this card are self-expression without filters or masks, authentic communication, being proud of who you are, shining in the world, refusing to make yourself small just to belong. You are being called to step into your true power and essence. This is one of those times when you're required to bring everything you are, all that you've learned, experienced, and integrated, and offer it up in service to the world. When you take center stage, you will be noticed. Yes, as you shine brightly, that star card is standing out. As you shine brightly, you will naturally stand apart from others. This idea may bring up excitement and genuine pride or discomfort. But this is not the time to make yourself small to avoid the glare of the spotlight and potential punishment by others. It takes courage, but know that this is the right thing for you today. So what I will say with that is some people are going to be jealous with that Seven of Wands and the Seven of Swords. I feel like there are some people who are going to be jealous of you taking the lead on your life, telling your story, and standing out. But you're going to shine your light unapologetically, okay? All right. You have come so far. You have been in the proverbial back of the room, in learning and gathering mode for so long, and this important time has served its purpose. You must now step into a new consciousness, seizing a new opportunity to share your wisdom. You will be like a lighthouse, shining through the dark, illuminating the way for others. So again, you sharing your story is lighting the way for others. Be careful of the voices in your head that say you can't, or you don't know enough, or who are you to shine? The better question is, who are you not to shine? All you are and all you have become is by the grace of the divine. Now it is your duty to share your gifts. Celebrate this. Absolutely. So this could be the inner mind chatter as well as other people. Who are you to be stepping forward? Who are you to shine? You've made a lot of mistakes. Guess what? Everybody's made a lot of mistakes. That doesn't make you any less worthy or deserving of a beautifully happy, abundant, empowered, magical life. So if these messages are resonating for you, Capricorn, go ahead and hit that like button, comment below on this video if you're feeling called to, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell for notifications. None of that costs you a thing. I hope you have a beautiful month of March, and if you are looking for a personalized reading, you can schedule on crystallizewithkate.com. Otherwise, I will see you in another video.